What is going on, Outlaws? Michael or Legacy Kill HD here, and today we are once again discussing Red Dead Redemption 2. We're going to be going over the latest news surrounding this upcoming title. But if you missed any of the past Red Dead Redemption 2 videos, make sure you check out the link in the description of the playlist. A lot of amazing news, information, and theories about this upcoming game that you're not going to want to miss. And I believe we just surpassed 50 videos, which is absolutely crazy. Just doing my best to be one of your best sources for everything related to this next Red Dead title. Nonetheless, let's get started with the biggest topic of the day, and that is that Red Dead Redemption's release date for the PS4 and PC has been finally revealed, and that will be December 6th. Now, a lot of you may already know about this because this was announced just about a month ago on the PlayStation blog, and it's going to be going through the streaming service for PlayStation, that is the PS Now. So although we'll be getting a PS4 and PC version, it's not really a proper port. It's going to have probably some faster loading screens and such, but not much more. Very similar to how the backwards compatible Xbox One version is right now. But to be honest, at least finally PC players will have a way to play this, although it's through the PS Now service, which I know a lot of people aren't exactly too crazy about. Also, in a way, this probably closes the door on a Red Dead Redemption remaster ever happening, although I always thought that was unlikely, being that we heard from Red Dead Redemption game developers years ago that the coding was so messed up that a remaster was almost impossible. So maybe a remaster is highly unlikely at this point, but at least the masterpiece of Red Dead Redemption will finally be enjoyed on the PS4 and PC on December 6th via PS Now. And make sure to drop down the comments and let me know if you're going to be enjoying the game on one of these platforms. Now, since we're on the topic of PlayStation, I want to pivot over to the PlayStation Experience, which is a gaming event for Sony, which will be taking place December 3rd and 4th, which will feature gameplay and world premieres of so many titles, and one of those may possibly be Red Dead Redemption 2. As most of you know, I've talked about this extensively in the recent weeks because I definitely feel that this is an event that Red Dead Redemption 2 content of some sorts could pop up at. And just a few days ago, I made a video discussing how the PlayStation Experience would be the perfect event for Rockstar Games to give us some new details, or maybe another teaser trailer, or just some screenshots. But up to this point, the main evidence that we had was when Sony and Rockstar announced their partnership, and that the PS4 would have some exclusive online content for when Red Dead Redemption 2 is released. But a lot of people such as myself think that this may go a little further, as Sony and Rockstar have a history together, as a few years ago at E3, Rockstar Games on Sony's stage announced the Grand Theft Auto 5 next-gen versions. But probably to a lot of you out there that isn't new information, as I've discussed that, but now there's some new details that have emerged from Sony as they announced some of the games that will be shown at the PlayStation Experience and some of the things that will be happening there. Now, this is where it gets interesting, but it keeps me hopeful seeing the next Red Dead game at this event, and it's that Sony revealed 3 unannounced panels. We know about one of the panels as Hideo Kojima confirmed that Death Stranding will be one of them, but the other 2 are still a mystery. There's been some speculation in the air that one of them could be The Last of Us 2. There's also been some rumors of Destiny 2 popping up, and the other is Red Dead Redemption 2. We know about some of the other heavyweights for Sony, such as Spider-Man and God of War, that they will not be showing up at this gaming event. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section, and also check my poll on Twitter. There should be a link in the description. Do you think Red Dead Redemption 2 will be popping up at the PlayStation Experience? Anyway, let's move on to some of the other news surrounding this next Red Dead game, and the first of which is more fake leaks. The first of which is an image that's been floating around, some people saying that it's related to Red Dead Redemption 2, but it's actually from a small indie game called AQP City. And the next fake leak we have is a trailer that's been going around. A lot of people were messaging me about this, and it's actually a compilation of a bunch of Western movie scenes that somebody put elaborately together to make you believe that it was related to the next Red Dead game, but it actually is not. When I read comments saying, "Holy crap, I can't believe this," people are falling for it, and I need to make sure people know that this is not the real deal. Either way, if you see some type of supposed leak, send it to me on Facebook or Twitter, and I'll let you know if it's the real deal or fake, and more than likely it probably is fake. And next up, we have a small but interesting comment coming from the Take-Two president about the Nintendo Switch, in which he said the company was intrigued and excited. This continues a trend coming from Take-Two, saying that they were happy with the console and that they will be supporting it moving forward. And for some of you Nintendo fans out there, maybe there's some hope of seeing Red Dead Redemption 2 and some other Rockstar titles someday running on the console. Now to our last topic of the day, and this is coming from Rockstar San Diego, and it's a job listing, and it's for a game security analyst. This is interesting because we just saw a few weeks ago another job listing for something that involved the same thing, and it was protecting their online services for their upcoming titles. And this could be some more evidence supporting that Red Dead Redemption 2 is close to being completed, and that right now they're just amping up security for the games and that they're polishing the services. Either way, gang, thank you so much for watching. News has been a little bit scarce, as you can tell, but I'm definitely hopeful that Rockstar Games will reveal some new details about Red Dead Redemption 2 before 2016 ends. And if you haven't already, make sure to go over to my second channel and check out my Red Dead Redemption walkthrough series that's going on right now. I believe we'll have episode 10 up tomorrow. And make sure to smack that like button if you did enjoy the video, and consider subscribing for a lot more additional Red Dead Redemption 2 content to come. And remember, Outlaws to the end.